You guys, May 15th at the Bourbon Room in Hollywood, myself, Bobby, Esther Pavitsky, Caroline Goldfarb, we're getting together for a night to celebrate my brand launch for Ebb Ocean Club. I'm super excited about this. We're going to have a nice night. We're going to have themed drinks. We're going to have really fun segments. We're going to have really great goodie bags. Go to the Bourbon Room website. That's where you can get tickets.
May 15th, man, at the Bourbon Room.
May 15th, Bobby and I will be there. Esther will be there. Hopefully George and Gilbert.
You want to mingle?
If you want to mingle, you want to get a goodie bag, you want to laugh a little bit.
You like bags, right?
This is a really perfect night for beauty and comedy to sort of like have a little mini class.
Honestly, come by and say hi, man.
Come by, say hi, go get your tickets, and we'll see you there.
Go get it. Anyway, welcome to Tiger. Anyone that came to our Honolulu show, thank you so much for coming. It was a great show. So much fun.
Did you have a good time in Hawaii?
Really good time. Thank you for asking. A really good time. Thank you for asking. It was a really joyous time. I love being on the island.
Here's what's frustrating about you in Hawaii. It's like Gilbert, me, Alex, like the whole production team. Like we're having the time of our lives. Like we're exploring places. We're eating everywhere.
Time of my life. And I never saw you again.
And then you're just nowhere to be found.
Oh, I'm there. You can feel my presence. No, what are you talking about? I was there.
We had dinner one night and then we never saw you again.
Time of my life. Yeah, because, you know, when I go into my, I go to the, you know, what are those, you know what I mean, places that the I don't know what I'm talking about, the focal points where the energy is.
Energy vortex?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Some people call it focal points. You know, can you hear me?
Yeah, you went louder.
Yeah. But what? You go in and out of my voice?
There you go. Is that good?
Okay, I'm so sorry. What's up? I like you, man. What a good guy. I've been hanging out with you a lot, Alex. I like you a lot.
Dude, but Alex and I, like, we bonded in Hawaii.
Yeah, I know. He loves food. That's why.
You guys are both fat pigs.
Yeah. You do it through food.
I do it. My love language is showing people new places to eat. That is my love language.
New places, good times. You got, dude, do you wheel right? Lately, I've been what's wrong with you, George?
What?
You're looking down at the screen. You're concerned because
You know
I'm not myself.
This is I have two kids. And
we
I'm
didn't
tired.
see him in Hawaii either. He was nowhere to be found.
Where were
Get
you?
it out.
You left.
Yeah.
Saturday.
I was back here.
You're
so
back
my
here.
wife could do work on Sunday. So,
Yeah.
So you were like in and out of there. You were there basically for a day and a half.
yep.
Yeah. You
Wow,
seem miserable
brutal.
too. I don't know why, but you just kind of did.
Never miserable. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, he got the biggest pop off in Hawaii when he came out and did a little bit of pigeon.
I couldn't
Right.
believe
You
George
crazy.
chee-hooed. I like clutched my pearls, but he chee-hooed and it
It
worked.
crushed.
It crushed.
Show us one, George.
No.
But please, no more.
I'm not on island time right now. I can't do that.
Oh God.
I just watched a lot of like documentaries about killers and stuff.
Which ones? What's the
In Hawaii.
newest one?
That was like your Hawaii experience.
Yeah.
Wait, in Hawaii you did this?
Yes, I did.
Wait, did you watch Baby Reindeer yet?
Oh wow.
I'm in third episode. I can't do it.
Why?
I don't like needy people. You know me, right? I don't like clingy people. And it just kind of, she's like embodies my biggest nightmare, really. To be honest with you.
Have either of you,
And another thing about it is like I just don't know why this guy in the beginning would even be that nice to her.
yeah.
Well, it gets into why. Like the whole after.
Let me
like,
guess.
What?
Can I guess?
You can't guess this one.
Oh damn.
You cannot guess
Oh,
this
damn.
one.
Oh, so it gets real crazy.
It gets.
Well, can
so-
I try to guess?
Yes.
He has fetish. Okay. His mom was like that.
Nope.
Okay.
He's also a stalker.
Nope.
Wow. That's
You haven't
seen it
watched it
either?
I watched the first 3, and it's kind of like she's the crazy one.
Keep watching. Keep watching because it is the most frustrating thing. What you think will happen actually will. You don't have it down.
he actually hooks up with her.
I will not say anything.
Oh God.
I think I'm
Look at her,
close.
she's
I think I'm
smiling.
close to it then.
Yeah, but what?
That's insane. Did you get drunk?
Please just watch it.
Okay.
Because the psychology behind like brokenness, they tap into that. It's like just when you think there's a perpetrator and then a victim, there's usually a flip there.
Is it worth it?
I think it's worth it because it's really dark. But I feel like it's worth it in like it's sad and dark.
Anyway, hey Gilbert.
Yeah.
No, I have to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So last night I was, they set up I have a new place now. They redesigned my house, and they finally set up my little gaming kiosk
Nice.
area, And so last night I was like just kind of staring at the screen, my video game screen, and I'm going, there's nothing to play. So then I looked up Spider-Man, because you said it was a good game.
Yeah.
There's no Spider-Man games. Is Spider-Man games only PlayStation?
No, it's on the PC.
No, Xbox.
Oh, it's Sony and PC.
So you can't do Xbox.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, that's what it is. So I don't know what else to play.
Replay Fallout and then live like the TV show.
Did you finish a TV show?
No, but it's great.
I love it.
Oh, that's another thing. I have FOMO. What's FOMO mean?
Fear of missing out.
Yeah,
my
I have
God, thank you
FOMO
for that.
about it. I'm a homo. That's what I meant to say.
FOMO homo.
Yeah,
I'm a FOMO.
FOMO homo. No, because I watched the I was at the Comedy Store because I stopped by Mark Norman's podcast.
Okay.
He asked me to. Went in there, in and out, and then in the patio, everyone was watching the roast. And in my mind, I'm like, and you see all your friends on it. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know how one gets invited to that. You know what I mean?
I can't imagine you weren't at least invited.
But I don't know how to get invited. I think I'm doing it wrong. So I'm just standing and watching, going, "Oh, that's for the cool people." My self-esteem is not high right now. I'll be honest with you.
But also, you hate roasts. It's just you don't
No, but like
participate
a
in
bunch
them?
of people went.
Oh, just to go.
Like Paulie, everyone was just kind of in the audience. You know what I mean?
Oh, hanging out.
Hanging out. You know what I mean? My stomach hurts.
I mean, your self-esteem shouldn't be low. He had his headline at Brea,
I saw.
and it was sold out.
Of course. Did we think any
Did we think
other
any
way?
other mental
crush.
business was going on here? Or what?
And the suits were
And the
happy.
suit was all right. Done. Oh yeah. So we had somebody come out to do maybe a comedy special for me,
Oh, good.
and it was a company came out.
Yeah.
Don't bleep this out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then they go 2026.
Lord.
But the worst thing is we were fearing the suits were going to be these tight
Yeah,
people.
because I was like, I went up there and I was like, because I was so nervous because I was like, I can't do me. I can't do my act. I
Right.
can't show my pubes. You mean I can't go cray cray, right? And then my manager and everyone in the room was like, just do your thing.
Yeah.
So then I clicked and I go, I'll just do my thing. And then afterwards I was like, oh, they're gonna go. It's too much for us. But then they were just like, oh, well, no, we're huge fans, and you know what I mean, and that we love you. You know what I mean? So
Maybe they said 2026 because they know like you need.
I write like 3 jokes every year. Yeah, I think you're right. Is
No, that's not where I was going.
that what you're
with it.
saying?
No.
honestly-
Is that what you're fucking saying right
Not too
now?
far
You
off,
fucking crazy
Khalyla.
lady. But anyway, I might have to poo like in the middle of this interview.
Why don't you go now?
That's fine.
Because I don't have to poo now.
But you feel it coming.
I see a knock, 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 and I go, turtle, turtle, hi, hi. I need to come out. Can I be honest with you?
I want me to. Yeah. Go ahead.
Is that you just seem so healthy and happy, and I'm just so happy for you. But then it always comes to me, and it's like, you know what I mean? I always go, yeah, I got nobody, you know what I mean? So it's like, it just makes me sad. Not about you, I'm happy for you, but it's just a kind of, it's a weird week.
But you always have me.
Not fully anymore, though.
Yes, fully. Nothing changes. My friendship is unwavering. It's yours forever.
Boom.
Ah, you got Brown,
Boom.
you got Brown Mountain. And Brown Mountain, dude, you know what I mean?
It's the same thing
No,
as saying
I
I'm
saw him,
friends
I
with
saw him.
Alex because I can't be friends with you. It's like, no, I can go around and
It's
have a
different. You think I just said you never fucked Alex?
But
Did you?
But I enjoy my time with him.
Yeah, I
Alex,
enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Do we not have a blast together?
I had a blast in Hawaii. I watched fucking murder documentaries all weekend.
Yeah, we were telling you we missed him.
Yeah.
Man. None of us.
I mean,
found
look,
out.
you did officially meet Brown Mountain.
Brown Mountain, here I come, climbing your mountain face.
I can't believe you got that moment on camera too when they met. Like you could see my face like visibly like uncomfortable because I wasn't sure.
How nice was I?
How nice was he?
Me though. He's a nice guy. I already knew he was a nice guy, you're right? But for me, I'm like,
That is a good point.
it had to. I mean, you have to understand how I felt a month ago.
Yeah.
And so for me to get to that place,
is
I was
true.
like, oh, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I'm growing. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's like I gotta get my head right because this woman, this lady, my friend, I don't even get it, man. I love her so much. No, because I saw her on the roast. She's killing it in life. You know, she's killing it in
Beyond
life.
murder.
Yeah.
Killing in life. Fuckboy Island. Other shows.
No,
fast
it's
shows.
not. That's not the new one. Fuckboy Island is in the past.
What's the new one? The other one? What's the new
It's
one?
the one on CW.
CW.
Yeah.
She's a new one. New one?
Lovers in Paradise.
Lovers in Paradise.
Lovers and liars.
Lovers and Liars.
She has she's moved on to another one. Like just
All
she's
the
in
network.
everything.
Everything, man.
And you know, here's what bothers me about her. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you. You're gonna come in a second. Hold on. What bothers me about her is that everyone seems to love her. Right? Everyone. I've never heard a bad word. No one say. You know, every once in a while someone will go, I don't like what so and so. You know, but you don't get this from her. And then you're like, oh, well, then I want to be her enemy. She's got to have one. And then when I see her, I'm like, I love her. Nikki Glaser, give her a round of applause. Hey!
Lovers and liars.
Look at her. You sit there if you want to. Only if you. Hey! It burns. I love
Thank you. It does burn.
How was it last night?
It was so fun. Hi.
Hi, Nikki.
That was such a nice intro. Thank you so much. I've heard you say, I forgot you said that to me one time before. Do you ever get a compliment that floors you so much that you like don't keep it? You let it go. When good things happen to me, I let them go because I can't handle how good it makes me feel.
I'm the same way.
Do you do that?
I do
Of course-
I do it.
Of course you do.
I'll tell you what.
You don't
I-
like yourself.
I hate myself.
You won't believe when people say you're.
People go, great set.
Great.
I go, fuck you.
Wait, do you ever let it in? Do you ever? Like,
You know, here's the thing. I've been trying to let it in the last couple of years because it's insane.
why not let it in? There's no reason not to.
Also, why? Why let it in first?
Because it feels good. But here's why I say don't let it in.
Yeah.
Because when it goes away, when something, when like people right now are like, Nick, you're having a moment, let it in. And I'm just being so calm and cool about it because I know it'll go away because everything does, literally. And especially in this business, I know it's going to go away. So I'm just like, I don't want to get too excited because when it goes away, I don't want to be sad.
That's exactly what it is because it will go away.
It's
'Cause
definitely gonna go
I've
away.
been there where it didn't go away.
I don't want to be the hot thing.
Right.
I don't like what's going on for me right now. I'm not
Why?
even joking you because it's too much attention. And when there's too many eyes on you of saying how great you are, then they start, it's only a matter of time when they start going, is she really? Let's look further. Let's look
I
closer.
know. That's what
Let's find the things about her that she doesn't like.
That's why when you're around, I don't even look at you.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like,
Please.
she's it's too much now.
What,
So
I
tell
don't
you-
like it.
so
I don't
look at-
want
look-
it.
let's do it in the-
I like, okay.
Let's do it in the green room at the in the main room.
I mean, this is how comedians talk to each other
Right.
anyway because
Right,
we're all
right.
autistic
Yeah, we're like
and
this.
we can't
Right,
make
right.
eye contact.
And then I'll go like this. I'll go.
Oh, I saw a wince though. You can't let me see that you didn't like,
Oh,
that you
really?
saw- yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have
Oh,
to act like
I have to hide it.
cool.
Oh, okay. Check it out.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Better.
And then I snuck another. If you did look
Yeah, you
back,
did it.
I snuck another look because I wanted to see what your face was doing right after you turned away because I knew you might go. Ugh.
Oh
I
my
wanted to
god.
see. But
I fucked
actually, I
up.
don't know why I did that because I don't seek out what people think about me. I really don't. I try not to. I don't read any comments, and I'm really
if
proud
you
of myself.
care about the
it.
good stuff, you'll care about the bad stuff.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So it's like if you have to just be so neutral.
Yeah.
Because if you let this in, you'll let this in.
And I don't believe the good stuff anyway. I just go, that person's like.
But you should. After last night,
Yeah,
I mean.
after last
No.
surprise.
I'm happy with what I did. I definitely accomplished a goal, but I feel like it was I don't want anyone. I don't want any more eyes on me. I just like being the way I was, where everyone's like, she's nice. Like I like that.
No.
I don't want anyone to go expect anything from me. No expectations.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You're on the top of the hill, man.
But isn't that scary?
Yeah, I'm on the bottom looking up with binoculars.
But
What
that
the fuck are you
girl
talking
last
about,
night
man?
was like, ba-da-ba, but like, she's like,
Who?
the girl that was on stage last night doing that roast was like, she was a version of, it was me. It was all the way I talked.
You were talking about
I thought you were talking about somebody else.
You literally did?
Yeah, I thought I did. I go,
my
who
God.
else are you competing with?
Oh my God.
Because I know Whitney wasn't there.
No.
I was with her
Yeah, well,
on the bottom of the mountain looking up with her binoculars.
Oh, right. I mean,
anyway.
the only reason I get to do roasts is because
you're
other women
hot
who are
and you're the
amazing
best.
before me have turned it down because they are so hard
That's
to do.
not
And-
true at all.
Yes, it is.
Shut
That's how
the
you
fuck up.
Dude, that's how you get opportunities.
I'm sorry. Why am I yelling? I just want.
No, I love it. I love it.
Nikki, I just want to say I'm sorry for yelling.
Don't put my
But
hand
you're-
up.
I'm
in
sorry.
that.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
sorry,
yeah.
I'm glad my palm was up. Bad. Jesus.
Yeah,
I will say that
yeah.
of all, like I know that
if you do it like this,
If you do it
doesn't
like
mean anything.
this, like really, like
Okay.
do
Yeah.
that, but you're like this.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm like
Yeah.
with a smile. It totally doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look bad.
As
I
you were
feel
saying.
This episode is brought to you by Zippix nicotine toothpicks. I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? The last time I quit smoking cigarettes, I did it through Zippix, okay? And right now, Zippix is the only way I know how to quit smoking. These sticks, packed with nicotine, packed with flavor, and it's also, when smokers will know this, right? It's an oral fixation thing.
Yeah.
Right? And these have it. You stick it in your thing, it feels like you have a cigarette. It really is a beautiful invention.
But don't they also have the caffeine and B12 infused toothpick? So if you
want
don't want the
vitamins?
nicotine, yeah, if you don't want the nicotine and
Right now.
And like for George, he's not a nicotine user.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to get away from the nicotine habit, maybe you can start off with the nicotine and progress down to like the caffeine and the B12 infused.
Zippix has also already helped tens of thousands of customers get their nicotine fix without needing to inhale smoke or vapors. Make your lungs happy and try Zippix nicotine-infused toothpicks.
Ditch the cigarettes, ditch the vape, and get some nicotine-infused toothpicks at zippixtoothpicks.com today. Get 10% off your first order by using the code BELLY at checkout.
Your lungs will be glad you did. Must be 21 or older to order. Warning, nicotine is an addictive chemical. Zip more, smoke less with Zippix nicotine toothpicks.
Prize picks if you want to win. Prize picks if you want to win it. Testing my skills on Prize Picks this playoff basketball season is the most simple way to get in on the action. You just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and submit your lineup.
Price Picks is the most fun I've had winning up to 100 times my money this basketball season. And it's not like Bobby and I are like hardcore like sports fans, except for like maybe youth soccer. But we're not really that familiar. But it's
too.
still so fun to play, and it's such an easy way to make money with quick withdrawals, easy gameplay, and an enormous selection of players and stat types are what makes Price Picks the #1 fantasy sports app.
It's the #1 in the world, baby. And also this playoff season, the star players mean more on Prize Picks. Keep an eye out on starred players on the board, and you could receive 10% payout boost if they're in your winning lineup.
Bobby,
Yeah,
I know that this week you have Anthony Edwards for more than 20
I always
points.
do, and I always will.
What about Chet Holmgren for more than 2 blocks and Paul George for more
He's
than...
going to get 1 block, I can tell.
Oh, shit. All right.
His arms hurt. And then we got Jelon Boston
Yeah,
for more than 30 points, and Tyrese Halliburton for more than 10 assists. I can't wait. Okay, bring it in.
Download the app today and use code BELLY for a first deposit match up to $100. That's download the app today and use code BELLY for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more, pick less.
Pick it.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
With a smile, it totally doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look bad.
As
I
you were
feel
saying.
like women roasters are just on a different level.
Different
Between
level.
You, Natasha, even girls like Kim Congdon. Like there is
Oh,
just
Kim.
a different
I worked with Kim on this.
level. And I
Was
feel
she on
like-
it?
Yeah, well, she was on my team. Like we were working together on this.
Oh, she would
roast
help
set.
you write.
She was helping direct, Yeah, she was helping me write. You assemble a team of your friends and you
Wow.
go all hands on deck.
Do you pay them or no?
Hell yes, I pay them.
Oh, yeah.
I did not make any money on this. I'm spending all, and I pay well. because I have people who care about me, who work so hard, who are taking this as seriously as I'm taking this. And man, this is so essential to me. They should be making I try to be very generous. Because it felt so great because last night it was such a team effort. I assembled such a crew because I'm treating my specials and I'm treating these kinds of opportunities like, okay, if I did a talk show and got a talk show, wouldn't I hire a writing team and a writer's assistant to keep track of all the notes and a producer to like just weigh in on stuff and call meetings together to talk about what are we going to do with this TV show? That is protocol. But with stand-up specials, you just kind of go, I'm taking a special, I'm just going to on my own put together this narrative. Then I just get up on stage and tell jokes in different time increments. I'm not really putting together a story. I don't know how to weave a story. So now I'm like, oh, let's bring on someone to do my special that knows something about weaving a story. Okay, actually, let me call in my friends who are fun.
Where are you doing the special?
Riff with. I did it in Seattle.
And what company?
It's coming out Saturday. That's why I'm here to promote.
Netflix?
No, HBO. HBO.
Whoa! Ooh la la!
Let me just say, neither knew about each other.
What do you mean?
The two guys I've been fucking ran into each other this week with the debut of the Tom Brady roast Netflix and HBO special. It's a week. It's a collision of. It's a PR. It's a dream though because HBO feeds Netflix. Netflix feeds HBO. You should be proud to have this person. Networks
what do you mean
want to own
each other? What are you talking about?
They feed each other. Well, okay. People are going to watch my HBO special because they saw me on Netflix.
How do two hungry people feed each other?
He thought you were talking about two guys who actually are
fucking.
He thought you were talking about
No, I'm not.
Am I talking?
No.
Stop. Am I said it? Am I Taylor Swift?
Nikki, can I just say something? I literally just woke up. So you're coming out.
I haven't slept in like 30 hours.
I know.
34
I think that's what I'm witnessing. So I'm just saying, just slow it down, man, right now.
Okay.
No, it made perfect sense to me.
Okay.
I know for most humans, right? But it's just like
you amp me up, Bobby.
You amp me up, baby. So you're feeding. So what you're saying is, they're both competitors.
Yeah. So I'm.
No, slow it down. Hold on. Let me just ask.
I'm sorry.
Welcome, by the way. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I love your
Welcome.
show so much.
Right. So
a TigerBelly clip comes up. I'm gonna watch.
Okay. And then
I'm stopping to watch that whole clip because something fucking hilarious or revealing is gonna happen. That's the promise of a TigerBelly clip. Here's one right now. You're welcome.
There's two. So they're competitors, and they have to fuck with each other because of scheduling and stuff.
Yeah. Is
that what you mean?
Well, no, I mean like when you are working with. I just found this so counterintuitive when I started working with networks, and they would be like, "You can't do things on other networks. We own you." And I'm like, "But isn't it good for people watch multiple networks? They're not only watching Comedy Central, so they're going to see me on something else, and then they might go, hell, where else can I see her?" And it'll drive me to the thing at the other place. So it's weird when a network wants to own you, and like we're the only one that works with you. Right. You're only on our network. They have to come to us for you, like. Well, how are they going to find out about me if I don't do other things?
Right.
Because they're not watching. You're trying to get them. They're obviously not watching right now. They're watching other things.
Nikki, everyone knows about you. What are you talking about? In terms of like, look, I just
but this is a perfect situation. This is a perfect situation.
The business itself.
No, this is a perfect situation of Netflix truly feeding HBO.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, because, I mean, the timing of it all is just couldn't be more perfect. And
I
it's
see.
like,
I see.
And HBO could feel threatened by it and go, wait a second, that was our week with her. She's our girl. Right. Like, she's going and doing press. She should be talking about only about her special, and she's going to get all this attention for the roast. Well, guess what? I'm going to get so much more press because of this roast. And guess what I'm going to mention? My special on HBO right now. It's called Someday You'll Die. And I wrote the theme song for it, and you should go listen to that song right now, which is also available. Sing it. Someday you'll die. That's the hook.
That's so good. So I remember like a month ago, you were like talking about doing the roast.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were like,
look at that.
You were telling me how many people are going to be there. Remember?
Yeah.
At the forum or whatever.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We were outside.
We were outside, and then you were like, you know what I mean? And I'm just working on these jokes and this and that. And I'm like, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you were calm about it. You were calm about it for me.
I was calm about it, but I was like telling you, like, I mean, you're going to kill it. But what I'm saying is, because I've been in situations where, I mean, you know, you're doing it in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
And so let's take us through what goes on. So are you nervous? Were you nervous yesterday?
Yes.
Did you meet Tom Brady first?
No. And usually we do. Like usually, but it's right before. Even I've done the Rob Lowe one. I've done the Bruce Willis one, Alec Baldwin, and then it's been 5 years. Pre-COVID was the last one, and then it's this one. And this one was obviously it's at Netflix, so it's different than the Comedy Central ones. And he's Tom fucking Brady.
And they don't give you like parameters.
It's you go into it. It kind of is like you found out you get it, and you just go, "Who's doing it?" And they're like, "Well, we'll tell you when we know." And you just kind of are like. So just writing Tom Brady jokes. Okay, what's the angle going to be?
That joke,
Start just thinking about it.
I saw you do it.
I started reading about him. I started watching his documentary. It's just like I want to like absorb this man and like feel like I can really form an opinion about him. And then you eventually find out the other people that are in it, and then those people drop out. And then so you wrote all these jokes. The best joke of your whole set, you completely lose because that person.
Well, put it in your act. Then you can put it in your act. No.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, good point.
Ooh,
I have a question.
great-
Like, do you guys
great
cross-reference jokes? Like, what if you land on the same thing?
Dude, it happened last night. Talk about nerves. Okay, so I was already nervous going in, and I'm sitting there, and the show starts, and Kevin Hart is doing his opening monologue, and he does a joke I have.
No, not the rock joke that I like.
No, but he does.
Did you do that joke?
I did. Oh yeah, I did
And
that
it
joke.
crushed, right?
Thank God he
So
didn't have that
good.
joke.
Well, that joke. You know that joke?
Yeah, the extra weight,
5 pounds.
that 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I saw her
The
do it
Rock
3
has
weeks ago in the
gained
main room,
5
and
pounds of
I
semen
literally.
into Kevin Hart's little body.
Yeah. I literally collapsed on the floor.
Yeah,
It's so funny.
It's such a great. I'm so proud of that joke. But the one that I was actually very proud of too was that you were on my, I'm getting horny for him, and I'm like, you were on my fantasy team last night. My clit has CTE now. I was like, and then I go, and I would show you, but the NFL is making me cover it up. And I just thought that was like such a nice punch of like, it's a soft, like fantasy team is soft, clit's hard.
Yeah.
And then the tag is just almost as hard as the clit. It's just a perfect. And then Kevin Hart says, Tom Brady, when you got out of your divorce, you were fucking around so much, your dick has CTE. And I'm like, and I just like, I'm going like, oh dear. And then I'm like, what do I do? Okay, so now I know that it's Kevin Hart's set, and then it's gonna be Jeff, and then I know he's doing 6 minutes or 7 minutes, probably gonna run to 9, and then I have Drew Bledsoe, his will probably go 6 minutes. So I have I'm working with 10 to 15 minutes where the audience can forget that joke and reset and maybe be open to hearing it again, and then I can just always say,
you can't do the joke. It's done.
No,
Don't even think it.
No, but she did it, and it was.
I did it.
Yeah.
Bobby, let me understand my reasoning, Bobby. So I go, I have enough time.
Yeah, I never
I
saw
can
that. I
reset.
didn't see the
They can
roast of it.
reset.
That's fine.
And I could always say, and I don't really care because we wrote the same joke. It's not a crime. And mine was already loaded in the thing. It's not like that would be insane if they were like, Nikki Glaser stole Kevin Hart's joke that I just heard and repurposed.
Wait, did you
it's
say-
obvious
Did you
what
tell
happened.
the audience like this next joke?
I thought about doing that. So it's running through.
I
my
would have
head.
done that.
I go, okay, maybe I'll just say, I'll do the joke and I'll go, that would have done better had the same joke not been written and someone didn't catch in the teleprompter. Like I wanted to maybe lash out.
Yeah.
Like do a joke hoy where you're just like, who fucked me on that? My writers! It was my writers. It's not me. I
You
wanted
made the
to
right decision because I watched it and I didn't clock it.
Well, thank God. I had arrived at that
God,
decision
you're
in
a
my head.
genius.
Okay, I'm just going to do it because it doesn't matter. Just do it and blow through it. Because they're going to doubt you for a second and go, did we just hear this joke? But not really because it's a different word. There's going to be a moment of I think I remember. There's a lot of jokes in between that. A lot of show happened. 15 minutes is a lot
Well, you
of
didn't
show.
open your thing with that joke, did you?
No, it's buried
No.
in the middle.
Good. That's
But
how you do it. That's how you
just
do it.
blow past the CTE part. Don't that was going to be like a CTE,
Yeah.
la, and then
I would have done, and now my clip
But I
has
just-
CTE.
and see, that's an interesting delivery that would have made people feel like it's a joke because it doesn't sound like a joke.
Oh, that's why I'm not a roaster.
No, dude, you could.
Yeah,
you'd
I've
be
never done a
amazing.
roast.
What, really?
What the fuck?
Oh
no,
my
I
God.
literally have never done one.
What? Why?
They've never asked me.
Oh,
But
so
you
you've
don't
never
want
been asked to
to.
do a roast?
Well, if they asked me, I would do it, but it's not like
mean,
I don't
what about
vie. Like,
roast
can I
battle?
do it?
Roast battle.
Never done it.
What, would you do it though, if asked?
At this point, no.
It's a lot of work, I gotta say. Writing
At this
jokes.
point, no idea,
It's putting together a show. It's a lot harder than your act.
I just don't want to do it. You're so fat, you look fat. Fat. You know what I mean? And they're like,
But
that's no joke.
That just was off the top. of your-
Oh, I just improvised.
You were natural.
Oh, thank you so much.
No, it's tough. You have to go to a dark place in your mind and think really bad things about people.
Right. So
But then afterwards, do you get to have a moment with him and say, hey, all good, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't meet him before, and so during it, I'm just like, It was almost good that I didn't meet him because I felt nothing for him in terms of like he's a 2D image to me. I've never seen him in 3D. I don't really care about making this person. I have to get to a place where I don't care. I'm detached.
Is he old?
So I didn't really want to meet him, but it was great that I did it.
How old is he?
He's 46.
So
But
does
he-
he look,
And
he looks
3
pretty
months
good.
and 2 days
Okay.
and 22 hours, 11 minutes,
Whoa.
58, 59.
Is he handsome?
Yes.
If
But he's
you
like,
weren't married, would you?
let me just say.
Okay.
Oh, look at us. Oh my God, we're nearly.
Whoa.
Like,
Oh,
you
fuck
just put
you,
those
Nikki.
together.
What are you talking about? You're about to fucking...
The next it couple. No, that look at that's where they were first met. The next Taylor and Travis. My dream.
Wow.
Yeah, no, he was a beautiful man, but I will say when I did the roast of Rob Lowe, look, I was struck by his beauty, and it was like you could just when I delivered my jokes about how fuckable he was, it was like they worked in a different way because I was alarmed. But Tom just looks it's almost too perfect that it's just like doesn't make sense.
It's so funny when you see real Hollywood, because we hang out with
Oh,
dirty
dude.
comics, right?
Yeah, when you
but
see
sometimes you'll
real-
see real Hollywood, and you'll go, and you kind of go,
Hollywood.
what? Yeah. Like so when I met Josh Brolin,
Yeah.
he goes,
Yeah.
"Hey, Bobby," and he knew my name. I was like, "What the fuck?" And
Wow.
then we took a photo. I was just like, you know what I mean? And then you look at their faces, you're like, "It's just nice."
You sent me that same photo 6 times.
I know.
Yeah, that Stamos face. That
Yes.
Amos,
Amos.
oh my, nice.
Really next level.
Stamos.
Yeah.
When you see
Look at
it
my face right now. It's
flash-
like I'm like,
Oh my
what going
God.
on?
But you look
Look at my
hot.
face, little gooky face. What going on? I have no idea what's going on. Yeah.
Bobby.
No, it's just like that looks like photos look like like during the Vietnam War. It's like when
so
veterans from both sides meet 40 years
Oh
later.
my dude.
That's what it looks like. Like I kill your friend, you kill my family, but when I was good.
So great.
That's what that photo looks
It's
like.
so cool, man. We
yeah.
can't all live in peace.
Like in a Ken Burns documentary.
Yeah.
That would be on there.
Oh my God. They meet up every year.
Yeah.
On the
sometimes-
anniversary.
Yeah, well,
when
sometimes they come
his
to America
town
and then I
was-
go to Vietnam. Yeah.
The day his family was massacred, they meet up
Yeah.
in remembrance.
And then he always still calls me, "Hey, little Chinaman." He still can't let go of some of the racism. You know what I mean? Hey, Nip, come over here, man. Good to see you.
You look cool.
Oh, thanks.
God, you
Take
see,
that off,
you
take
look
that.
like glamorous. I know. I hate looking at myself
looking
too
at
long.
myself, yeah,
The
yeah.
last picture I was get up. But you look famous in that picture. But there are people. They're just like. I saw Kim Kardashian up close yesterday.
Oh,
and it's,
wow.
it's impressive up close.
Everyone was. Chappelle was there.
Yeah.
Everyone.
He's
was
impressive up close too. He's
Yeah.
Everyone, just famous people. When you meet them, they're just glowy and enchanting.
He invited me to the eclipse.
Who?
Did you go?
Chappelle.
What were you doing?
He goes, "I want you and Andrew to come to Ohio and watch the eclipse."
Did they have a full eclipse there
It's-
in Ohio?
And I go,
Well, was it in the path? Probably not.
I think
but
Texas for sure.
It probably was had a little. Where does he live in?
Totality?
Yeah.
What's
But
totality?
what's the place he lives? I just heard.
I
it.
don't know.
Yellow.
"Don't call
Grove.
Don't look at me like that's insane what you said. What's so funny? You went yellow. I don't.
really
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is, and then I was like, we
Yeah,
couldn't make
he's
it.
in the path.
We couldn't make it work, but it would have been great.
Would have been awesome. Did you
It was
have
Bill Burr was there, and also
Bert?
Bert Kreischer was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done his Fully Loaded tour?
Yeah. It was
I'm doing it
wild.
soon.
Oh my God, it was so
In the
fun.
next couple weeks or something.
It's so fun.
Amazing.
It is.
I can't believe you haven't done it yet. Yeah, I would love to do it with you. It's all about the.
Let me say something. Let me tell you. Let me tell
Why
you
are
about
they
these.
asking you to?
Let me tell you about.
Why are you?
Let
so
me tell
late
you
to
about
Fully
these
Loaded?
tours, okay? Let me tell you about these tours, right? I'm always the last guy, like the last guy of Oddball, the final season. You know what I mean? Come on, you do something. You know what I mean?
It doesn't make sense because you're an awesome hang. So
I'm great.
you are. You're gonna have some.
Yeah.
Who's going on it with you? Who's the crew?
I know
'cause you're in
Whitney
a
is.
bus. Oh, fun.
Maybe Spade. I don't know.
Oh, Spade. That would be
I love
amazing.
him. Can I just let's talk about Spade for a second? I know.
I could do the rest.
I know.
I
want to talk about.
podcast
I want to talk
series.
about David Spade.
About
for a
David
second,
Spade.
Okay. And let me just get my thing out because it's very emotional. Okay. He couldn't be like he's what you want out of a veteran comedian. Available, supportive. He feels inclusive. He's very inclusive. He makes you feel like those things where like a veteran will bring you up on stage and they'll just walk like Martin Lawrence, nice guy, but you go Bobby Lee. I don't know. That's not a good Martin Lawrence impression, but I'll go on stage and
So
there's
nice.
barely a thing, right? But David will do a thing where like we kind of talk for 20 seconds on stage.
Yeah.
He says, hey, buddy, it's good to see you, man. You're gonna love this crowd. Like on stage, like he invites me to dinners, and he's always made me feel like I was a part of Hollywood. I'm being real.
I'm not kidding
I
you.
love him so much.
My biggest achievement in this business is being friends with David Spade.
Yeah, me too, I think.
Like honestly, when people ask me like, what's the coolest thing that's of your career? I'm like, that like the people I've gotten to be friends with. Bob Saget's another one that I'm like, the fact that Bob Saget loved me and I know it and I felt it is like, I knew it at the time too, before he passed. This isn't just me being like, I was friends with him. Like I remember feeling like, oh, this is an achievement that Bob Saget, I get that love that everyone talks about from him. But David Spade is the same way. Like he's just the funniest person ever. He makes me laugh so hard. He has for years. And I was watching him this morning. I did Stern this morning. I had to wake up so I did the roast, wrapped at 8, went to after party, got home at 12, hair and makeup 3 a.m., Stern 5 a.m.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
So
I literally just woke up.
it
You did all
sounds
that
so
shit.
good.
That's incredible.
Yeah, we're on opposite sides, but we're like
yeah.
meeting somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I woke up and I'm just like dead, and I'm kind of like starting to like have like regrets of last night, and now I'm doing last night was such a buildup, and it sounds insane that I would have a regret of last night, but it started being obsessive. I talked about it on Stern, but I started like freaking out about how I looked. Like I was like, my makeup was fucked up. And I was just like, again, lashing out, like, whose fault was it? Like, I have to find something wrong. So I started like, I had a bad night I didn't get to bed till 1:30. So I got 2 hours of sleep, and I wake up and I'm like getting my makeup done again. And I'm being like, I don't know why what can we do what my last night, like, it was like, do we know why it didn't go all the way to the corner of my eye? I'm like trying to find answers. Like,
Wow.
but I'm like, I'm just tired, and it's a lot of attention is like swirling. And so, and I was like, oh no, I can't go into Stern with this energy. Like, what is this? Because this is self-doubt. Like, I gotta go in feeling confident about myself, because this is Stern. It really matters to me.
Have you done Stern before?
Yeah, and it matters a lot to me. I'm a huge fan.
I am too. I'm a huge fan.
Huge. And so when I like got in, I moved to New York to do my Sirius show so I could be in the same building as him. That is a true story. I literally was like, I don't care.
Did you know him then, though, or no? He's pretty...
No, I didn't know him. I just want to be close to him.
Oh, right.
Okay. And then I got my Sirius show, and then I would like see him in the hallway and go like, oh my God.
You wouldn't go, hey, I'm Nikki Glaser, I have a show next to
No, do not bother Stern. He has
okay.
enough going on.
Oh, yeah.
He provides, the way I feel about Stern, the way I feel about Taylor Swift, like, I don't want to bother them. I don't want them to have to deal with me. Like,
yeah, they're the top. They're the top.
They have to create. They need to preserve their energy to make the things that I love, and I don't want to get in the way of doing that and sap their energy by being like, I'm a big fan. So I just am like, stay away. Like, I don't even need to meet you. That's the way I felt about him. But then I started befriending. I was friends with people on his show because I would see them around the office, and they work on the show, and they started liking me and talking me up, and slowly I would get on the after show, and then have you done the after show?
I don't even
I don't know why I keep bringing up things you haven't.
Yeah, I've done. I haven't done anything. Just say I haven't done anything, and we can move on.
Yeah,
Don't ever do
right.
that. Yeah. I've done this. This is my show.
Yeah,
And sometimes they say, "Don't come."
You're amazingly accomplished. That's why I feel.
Oh,
great
okay.
to ask
Anyway,
you
so
why you haven't done things. Because the only reason you don't do something is because you don't want to do it.
That's not fucking true.
You
Shut
could
the
do
fuck
anything
up,
you want,
man.
Bobby Lee.
That's not true. Anyway, then you eventually met him.
So yeah, I eventually met him. He eventually like had me on. I did a roast of Ronnie the limo driver, and I had a good showing on that, so that got me in the door. And then they would have me on to like judge a dick size, like the smallest dick contest. And I was like, I'll do whatever.
Yeah.
I've done like phone calls where I'm like faking an orgasm for one of the whack packers that like literally I would write a Sibian for Howard Stern. I would do anything. Like you do what he tells you to do. So I whore myself out to that show constantly, and I love it. I love every second of it. But they also have had me in for interviews and treated me like, sincerely. And today was my second time that they had me in like on the couch talking to him.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long do you go?
But I was as long as Howard wants, so they don't know. But we went the whole time, baby.
Oh wow!
Because it was a great conversation.
If you did 5 minutes, would it hurt your feelings?
Deeply, because I know an interview on that show, you got to go. If he lets you go under an hour, like I would think that's unheard. You have to go over, but we just couldn't stop talking. And I know that there is show on the. I listened to the show, so I know there's show on the back end of the interview, and there wasn't much show on the back end of ours today, and it was nice.
That's great.
And he called me afterwards to thank me, which is so nice,
So sweet.
and was just like
He has your number.
he got it. And I didn't even save his. I'm like, get that. I don't even have that. And it was just the nicest
I have Billy
call,
Ray Cyrus's number.
But I get back to David Spade, who?
Billy Ray Cyrus, I have him.
Yeah, how did
Do
you
you really?
get that? What happened there?
I don't know. Honestly,
Was it during your relapse?
Here's a
Oh my God.
No, it wasn't during my. Here's a funny thing. Okay, so years ago I was looking through my contacts, and this is Billy Ray Cyrus, right? And I go,
No way.
I've never, I didn't even know who, I had to Google who that was. Then I go, oh, that's Miley Cyrus' dad. He's a country singer, right? I had never met him before, right? And this is probably some guy that I met on the road that looks like Billy Ray Cyrus.
Got it.
Right, so I'll remember. I go, that's that guy that looks like it.
But you didn't even know who Billy Ray Cyrus was.
I did because I Googled
Okay.
it. All right.
But you're saying in the blackout moment where he meets the guy that looks like Billy Ray Cyrus, he would know to put it in his phone.
Right.
Is that because he didn't know?
Yeah, I don't know.
So can we text him right now? Just like,
Well,
hi,
no,
Billy.
Wait, you haven't answered?
So I was on Hinge when the first time when we broke up, and I went on a couple of dates with this girl, and she was Billy Ray Cyrus's assistant at one point.
Yeah.
Right. So, and I think I hung out with her for months. And so one night, you know what I mean? We were talking about, she was talking about, I used to work for Billy Ray Cyrus. And I was like, well, it's so funny because there's a guy that looks like, right? But there's no way. And she goes, well, give me the number. And I showed her the number. She goes, that's his cell number.
No
Yeah. So now I know
So
I
you
have
met
it.
him and thought he was a guy that looked like Billy Ray
I think that's what happened. I think there was a guy that I thought that looked like Billy Ray Cyrus, but was Billy Ray Cyrus.
No.
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like, this guy looks just like Billy Ray
Yeah.
Cyrus, right? I go, I am Billy Ray Cyrus. Yeah, you're not. You know what I mean? But give me your number anyway. But why would I get
How would you? You don't know his name, but you're getting his number.
Yeah. I don't know how.
In what situation would that occur?
Yeah.
Can we test?
I don't want to test it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get blocked by him.
I know, but what were the plans? Like, did you guys not make plans? to,
airdropped
like-
it?
No, that's my question. It's like, why was there an exchange of number to begin with? Like,
I
what
don't
happened?
remember. I swear to God, it's been there for years.
He's a fan, clearly. 'Cause
I don't
you-
know why.
You're not a fan.
Yeah.
You didn't know he existed.
Can
so
we reach
clearly
out to Billy Ray and eventually maybe have him phone in the show?
Yes.
And see what he remembers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met him, but
But he might be one of these guys that remembers everything, you know? Like, there's...
I don't think so. I think he's got Gary Busey.
Very
kind of vibes.
remember, I bet he's a fan. I bet you met
I
at
hope
the
so.
show after a show and he goes, I'm Billy Ray Cyrus, and you go, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And then he
It's
takes
like,
down my
it's like what happened to me in Miami.
With
What's her name? And then I burned a bridge with the club.
with who?
With let me guess. Hold on.
Rihanna?
Let me
No,
guess. Let me guess. Wait,
Wait, wait.
you're the
Oh my God, Gloria Estefan.
So I was at the club. I've told the story before, but
Yes,
years ago. But I was
I
at the
remember.
club. I'll tell you, right? I was at the club, Miami Improv, way back in the day.
Okay.
I'm in the
When's
green
that?
room. I'm so hot. I just remember that, sweating, right? And the manager comes back and he goes, "Oh man, she's here." I go, "Ooh, I'm so hot." He's like, "I don't care about that." He goes,
He probably did say
"Yeah. Gloria
Gloria.
Estefan."
Who's that?
I go, she goes,
Gloria.
Gloria Estefan.
Well, yeah.
And I go, I don't know. And he goes, you don't know Gloria Estefan? I go, I don't know. She's an actress, right? I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
What year is this?
20 years ago.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, right? It is crazy. It's crazy.
How did you miss that? That was a moment.
I grew up with Joy Division and Sonic Youth and noise
Cool, man.
post punk rock kind of
Man.
stuff. No, that's not what it is.
You would never have heard
like
mainstream,
Pavement. I like
man.
Pavement. You know, slacker music.
No, yeah, I get it.
Well, I don't know.
such an icon.
I
It's
don't do
an
that.
icon.
Like, how did I live all the way on the other side of the globe and everyone knew Gloria Estefan?
Yeah.
The Philippines love that shit.
We do love
Yeah.
that.
You guys
we
love
do,
that
we
shit.
do.
So anyway, so I go, who is it? They go, Miami, my man. And my sound machines. And I go, okay. And they go, she goes, she's like huge. And I go, oh, it's a good thing. So I'm on stage and I'm eating it. Right. And I think it partly is because I know that she's there.
Of course.
And I have a fear of
You don't
somebody I
even
don't
know who
even
this
know,
is.
right? That's there that could be important.
But you know now she's important. That's all it takes.
Well, I'll tell you. So what happened was, halfway during my set, I was bombing, and I go, I don't know what to do. So I go, oh, we have a special person in the crowd.
No.
Yeah. I didn't know what else to do, right? And they put a spotlight on her or something. Like they lit up that side of the room, and she kind of stood up. I go, Gloria Estefan. and when I said that,
Oh my God.
yeah, the audience was like kind of cheering, but also like, you fucked up her last name. And she literally got up and left.
Wait, this was your John.
No!
Wait, this was your John Travolta Adele Dazeem moment.
Yeah.
She got up and left. She thought you were insulting her, like because.
Yeah, like, I didn't know.
Did anyone? I mean, no one corrected you.
No, I mean afterwards. After he goes, why'd she leave? And they're like, you fucked up her name. I was like,
Oh my
holy
God,
fu-"
it is-
It was like Thurston Moore from Sonic Youth. I got that right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because that's
it's
the
Joey
kind-
Santiago from the Pixies. I got that. See it right there.
Oh, I had a moment like that. I was at the iHeart Music Awards, and there was, and I got to sit with all these celebrities because I was presenting. So I'm sitting next to Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox, and Usher's performing, and he's doing this like private thing.
Her life is insane.
It was awesome. Me and Joel McHale are just
I
like,
love
what
him.
are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like he's always the guy you look at these things where you're like, he'll be there to be like, look at our lives. So I forget who else was there. I was there with my dance partner from Dancing with the Stars. I was like, just trying to look hot that night with this hot guy that I failed on this show with. I got first voted off with him. It was so embarrassing. But I'm like, oh, I'll bring Gleb with me, Gleb Savchenko. And Usher is like singing to us, and I'm like, oh my God, we have like a private party. It's after the show is wrapped.
Oh
And
my
so it's
God,
like,
magical.
he has an amazing band. Yeah, that's us on the...
Who's that?
That's my dance partner. Look at our chemistry. Look at look at my face, horrified. I didn't know he was going to do that to me, and I was pretty mad. But I was not prepared for that. But Usher, after the show wrapped, was like just kind of held everyone hostage with a concert, and I mean that because like I think other celebrities wanted to go home, but like usually they'd be gone as soon as the thing ends.
Right.
But Usher's like, now like we're gonna wind down, and like
I would have been bummed.
I loved it because I love Usher. It's a fucking Usher.
He's
show,
great. He's great.
And I'm like,
I want to go home. I want to go home though.
no, you would have. Yeah,
I
there's
wanna
a-
go home. Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he was like, I'm done. I just rapped. So he wants to like sing with his band, and he's performing, and he's putting the microphone in our face, and he's singing a Michael Jackson song that I don't know, and he comes to me, and I
Let me guess.
don't remember what it was because
Okay,
I don't
okay,
remember.
okay.
It's like Billy Ray Cyrus, you know, like
Yeah.
Esteban.
Thriller. Was he singing Thriller?
No, not.
okay.
No, it was like one that I don't
All
think I
right,
should have
all
been
right, yeah.
expected to know, but like
What
everyone
was the
like,
one
how
with
do
the
you not
mouse?
know
The
this?
mouse.
Na, 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 na,
Yeah, that mouse. Yeah, that one. Oh my.
Wait, is it the Christmas one?
What?
The mouse one.
It's about a mouse.
He wrote a song about a mouse.
I just heard about this. This is blowing my mind. Why am I just only hearing about this mouse song for the first time?
Oh, Ben.
Ben the mouse.
Wait,
I thought it was a joke when I
Is that
heard
a
about
joke?
it. It really
Wait,
was.
was he just part of Jackson 5 or was he Michael Jackson?
It was
the
Jackson
mouse?
5. It was Jackson 5.
That's what I'm saying. He was a young guy.
It was still Michael Jackson though.
I know it was.
Or even if he was.
But he was a
It's
child.
not Michael. It's not Beyonce. It's Destiny's Child.
Right. It's kind of like saying an adult Michael Jackson was
here
singing
we
about
go.
There's a difference.
Here-
a mouse.
Oh, really?
A kid Michael Jackson was singing about a mouse.
So if you go,
Yes.
remember when Paul McCartney sang "Let It Be"? You go, well, that was in the Beatles. What's the difference?
No,
'Cause he
Paul
was a
McCartney
child.
solo is different than Paul McCartney Beatles.
Oh, really? What's the difference?
It's John Lennon wasn't there, and George.
Oh, okay. I know. Okay, you're
and
right.
George
I
Harrison
understand-
and
I
George
understand.
Martin and.
But what I'm saying is that with that, so let me get you.
But I know what you're saying.
No, let me finish.
Wait, George Martin
There's four
is a
songs.
Game of Thrones writer.
Also, yeah, George R.R. Martin. Yeah, he also did that. He's been around that
There's
long.
many-
that diverse in terms of his talent.
All right, so go back to.
I think
let's-
George Martin was the name of the Beatles manager, but
The
I
manager?
could maybe get that wrong and have just put in Martin because of our.
No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
No, that's so funny though. Wait. So, do you get the distinction between Destiny's Child between
No, go,
Can I
keep
tell
going.
you something about Bobby?
No, finish this. Finish it. Go.
so
Let her go, and then
Usher
you go.
fucking puts the mic in my. I don't know the song. I'm really embarrassed, and everyone's kind of like laughing at me that I didn't. Like everyone's singing with him, and he's going along, and then he gets to me, and I go, I don't know what to do.
You know what I would have done?
That's good.
It just ruined the moment. You do some sort of like death metal thing. You know what I mean? And they would have ruined it.
God, is that what you would have done? Truly,
I think I would have done
There's
that.
no
Oh my
way.
God.
There's no way.
There's no way.
I would have memorized what they were saying.
like
I
wait,
go,
if someone is
"And
singing a
she
song
said-" What?
that everyone knows.
It would have been worse for him because we went to Pache one time for dinner.
Don't bring up Pachi. I don't know what it is. Go ahead.
Oh my god, that restaurant down
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And Usher was there, and I was like, oh my god.
Was I there?
babe? Oh, we were there together as a couple.
Oh yeah.
I was like, babe. I was like, that's Usher.
Usher.
And you were like, who?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe he didn't hear me right. I was like, it's Usher. And you look and you're like, I don't know who the hell that is.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got.
So ask
He's
him
the
the-
same level of fame as Gloria as to.
No, wait, stop. No,
Yes.
no, everyone, let's back up. Let's back our trucks back up, right? And let's stand still for a second, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let me say something. I was at a, I don't want to say the restaurant because it'll be racial if I tell you. But anyway, there was music playing at this restaurant.
Wait,
and-
why?
Well, I'll just say it and then just bleep it again. I'll take it out. It was.
Great.
They were playing.
What's
they
wrong
were
with
playing-
that? That's great.
But they were playing Little Wayne's.
Okay.
Okay.
Little way.
Okay, that's not his name.
Singular.
Little Wayne's?
There's two of them.
I think you're thinking of 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne, but they also are both one.
And I liked it, so I went to the lady before I ordered my.
I wonder where you were.
I was in like somewhere crazy.
No, I mean like the restaurant that you bleeped.
Oh yeah. That's right. But you understand now why? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Page the food item.
Yeah.
Food
So
item.
I was at and I go, who is this? She goes, Little Wayne's, and I go, I had never heard of it before. And I go, I was like, what is it? And
Lil
she's
Wayne.
like, you don't know Lil Wayne? And I go, no. And then everyone started coming out of the place going, what the fuck is wrong with it? You know what I mean?
Bathroom. Hey man,
You didn't,
know
right?
Lil Wayne?
People popped up, you know what I mean? And it was like, I felt embarrassed. And I have to say something to everyone right now, okay?
Yeah.
I want to say something to everyone, all right? Like, I know certain things. I know Rachmaninoff, okay? I know Chopin, okay? I know, then let's go back into, I know every Beatles album, every Stones album, every Velvet Underground album, every Roxy Music album, every, like Talking Heads, CBGB, all television, what's 3?
Yeah, white stuff.
Don't call it white stuff, man.
You like
Al Green.
No, he doesn't even listen to Al Green.
Al Green too.
He does
Michael
not listen
Jackson.
to any of that.
Like what you like.
Let's go, dude.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. Marvin Gaye, dude. I love it. Let's go. You know what I mean?
You like what you like.
In Living Color.
But here's the thing, Bobby, is that
Well, that's a band called Living Color. Yeah. There's a band called
The
Living
TV show.
No, not
Yeah.
the TV show. No, let me start. So then I like, you know what I mean? Sonic Youth, Pixies, Interpol. Like we've had people.
Right,
that I
they're
like
amazing. You like
on the
great
thing.
bands, yes.
And so for me, it's like, and I like Tribe Called Quest. I like De La Soul. I like, certain kinds of hip hop. I've tried my best. All right, because I'm from the suburbs and I grew up with a lot of white people.
Wait, I have a quick. Can you
but
ask
you
him
don't like
the,
Lil Wayne. Like you're
I
not
never
drawn to
heard
that.
of it.
Nikki,
It
can
feels
you
that
ask him
way.
the Destiny's Child question again?
Yeah, go back to
Okay.
Destiny Child.
What's the difference between do you see the distinction between Destiny's Child and Beyonce? Like, do you think
Well,
that
first of all,
you
there's
should
two
just say
different
Destiny's
art
Child
group-
song is a Beyonce song?
The 2 different art group you said? Go ahead,
Yeah.
keep going, please.
Okay, so I feel like this is a riddle. Is this like the Batman movie?
No.
I think this is the Batman movie, but yeah.
Why are you sweating?
Yeah.
Wait, Bobby, will you tell us about Destiny's Child?
Yeah. To tell us about your Destiny's Child and the Beyonce different.
That's a riddler. That was a bad impression.
Yes. I don't want to cross that bridge.
Yeah.
I'm good, dude.
Why don't we cut that part out, right? That's right. I tried.
What was that?
I like
I
that.
tried it. Thank you so much. I was on a sketch show. Anyway, I don't know how.
That was good. I know the guy you are.
Well,
I know exactly
I love
what
you so
you
much.
thought that
Yeah.
was.
But you know what? You commit, and that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, my point is this. So I don't know. I've never heard of Destiny's Child.
Ever?
Not really.
Who do you think broke out of that?
Okay, let me finish. Destiny's Child. Is it a kid? Or Destiny? Oh, there's a woman named Destiny, and she had a child, and she's the band.
I never really thought about it. Because it would be Destiny's Children.
But who are who are the last 3 members of Destiny's Child?
Well, I assume Beyonce,
Okay, but who are the other
Little
2?
Kim.
Yeah. Hey, good guess.
Yeah,
Good. It's
and,
actually-
and I know
the
the last
same-
one, Queen Latifah.
Very good.
Is that Destiny's Child? Am I close?
Correct.
Yeah. They seem like they would be in a cool band together. You would not like to see them together?
Yeah, no, it would be amazing.
Latifah.
Super
Queen
group.
Latifah. And you know who else you should have? That girl from Die Antwoord. She's white.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah.
See, I don't know the
You
music
know
you
that.
listen to.
No, Die Antwoord's hip hop too. So in your face.
Are
South
they?
Africa.
No, they're like
I've
they're a
never-
mix
I never
of
touched.
everything.
They're a mix of everything. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. So do you listen to?
I only listen to Taylor Swift.
Are you really?
I really like that. That's my.
Wait,
listen,
what
I
is
listen to
your-
other things, but I listen to mainly Taylor Swift.
What is your real take on Tortured Poets?
I'm obsessed with it. And
Really?
Yeah, I love it so much. I love whatever she wants to give me. I
okay,
just
got it.
savor it, and but I really is like at first. I do this with every new album or new music. I hate new music at first. Like I just am like it's new and I don't know it, and I'm not like I want to listen to stuff I know.
But I feel like Midnight's
And
hit
so it-
like right away.
Yeah, it did, but this one hit right away for me too. I like it. I felt this. I actually felt the same way about Midnight's. It just takes like 2 or 3 listens to a song, and sometimes it gets you on the first song. I go through and I like rank them as soon as I listen to them, so I can go back and look at like, did you know that this was going to be your favorite song even back then? And I
He's
kind of
so
do.
over Taylor Swift anything because I keep bringing it up.
Oh
and
my God.
Nothing enrages him more. Are you pooing or are you going through your Taylor Swift
I don't know
tantrum?
how to do that post she's doing, but I've tried to do it so many times. It's really hard to nail.
Yeah, my
How do you feel about it?
I love Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I haven't latched on in the same way
Yeah.
that I did Midnights. There are a couple songs where I'm like, ooh, juicy, love this.
Yes.
Hits, but like not like back to back to back.
Yeah, I think it might take longer, but that's what I always feel about her songs is like there are some songs that I still haven't gotten to from her. Like
How
that
many
I just
songs?
haven't spent
36?
enough time with that I would go like she's written like 500 songs. Like there's some songs that as a super fan I like haven't gotten to because I'm not ready for them in my heart. Like I'm not going through what she's going through with those songs or whatever. Like I know some on this album I'm not into right now and haven't listened more than a handful of times and I'm just like not for me, but I'm like someday it will be because I'm just not going through.
Esther said she went to the Taylor Swift show with you, and she's like, "There's no one better to go to a Taylor Swift show."
Dude,
than
it was
Katie. She'll
so
give you the
fun.
background of every song.
Yeah, I've been to
poop?
12 shows.
That was so
fast.
fast.
Whoa.
I did rabbit style.
I do that too. Do you eat a lot of roughage? Are you like, do you eat well?
What's a roughage?
Green.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I eat a lot of roughage.
band.
I try to eat a lot of vegetables as I can.
You're a boy band.
I'm a boy band. Are we done with that?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you serious?
Are you fucking being serious right now? Coming onto my show talking about this fucking
I'm sorry.
hypocrisy.
Wait, can I tie
I have no.
thing?
I just want to use that word.
The hypocrisy.
Of it all. You know.
You really
let me say,
call it
let me
anytime.
say something to
You're
you about.
probably right.
Yeah, she's the top of her game. Okay. When I dated that girl, I love her. I
love
miss
her.
her. All right.
I miss
her.
you.
I miss her
I miss
for you.
I
Bring
miss
her back.
I miss her.
Bring
What?
her back.
What's the matter?
Who?
All right. I dated a girl. I miss her. Right. But she lives in a different state, and I was just.
I wanted them to work out because I
Yeah.
liked her.
All
a
right.
lot.
But anyway, all she talked about was Taylor Swift 24/7. I go, do you know anything else? She goes, that's all, everything. And now I realize you're one of them too.
I am.
And I now I realize that you and I can only get so close.
No, that's not true at all.
We can only get so close because you have a barrier. It's like you have
barrier?
Yeah, it's like somebody saying that.
I'm
Oh yeah, I'm
interested
into
in-
fucking Satan worshiping. It's like I can't get that close to you.
I get it. Like I understand that it might feel like a block for you at this point, but I promise that I keep it in check and I will not. I want everyone to become a Swiftie, so I'm never going to like. I'm one of these like. Christian,
Why do you
I'm
want
a
me?
Christian who doesn't like make you feel judged about it. You know what I mean? Like you have Christian friends that are like, I know you're going to hell, and they kind of just they know it in their hearts. It's like that scene in Seinfeld with Putty where he's like, "Sorry, babe, it's gonna be rough."
You're a Chri-
she's like,
you're
"You
a
think
Chri-
I'm going to
You're a
hell?"
Christian.
No, she's evangelical about Taylor Swift.
Like
Like
for
a
Taylor
vegan,
Swift,
that's not-
I will,
I've seen some of your shit.
and
I
am
don't think you're a
vegan.
Christian.
I'm a vegan. No, I'm not a Christian. I'm saying I'm like a Christian.
You've said some crazy things.
And it's another metaphor, I guess.
Okay.
Is
He's
lost
missing.
on
Metaphors are lost on him.
That's
today.
not true. I love metaphors, dude.
you. Okay, so
one.
As Swiftyism is like Christianity in that some people preach it too much and turn people off and make people go, I hate them. And some people are just like, I'm just gonna like.
I bought the album 1984. Is that what it's called?
No,
Close.
yeah. Plus
What?
five.
Plus 5?
Yeah.
1990.
That
Close
is,
enough.
Yeah.
1989.
Can I just say,
1989.
Nikki?
I'll tell you what.
He loves that album.
I love that album.
Yeah, because you like Taylor. Because Taylor Swift's fucking.
That's not why.
amazing. And
That's not why.
Why?
Because Ryan Adams,
did the
an album called 1989, and I listened to his first. I go, this is a pretty good album. But then I realized it was her album that he redid from
if
beginning
you
to
let her
end.
in,
So then I re-listened to
She'll
that
build something in
album,
your
and I go, oh, I guess I like her.
you do like her, and I
yeah.
could make a mix that would make you go, "Oh my god!"
I don't think so.
I could
You
go,
have no
Bobby.
idea what I listen.
I could go, Bobby. What are you going through right now? What kind of music do you like, and what are you going through right now? And I would make you a fucking at least a 10-song playlist that would. Half of it would hit good. If I go, Bobby, what kind of music are you listening to in your life? If I'm like trying to tap into like what you're going through, what kind of music you need to if you listen if you sound like you listen to music to get through shit.
Listen to the first song on the My Bloody Valentine album, Loveless, and then listen to a Taylor Swift song. It's almost like you're
I
on
would
two
love
different
to.
planets.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You have no
Bobby.
idea what you're talking about again.
I literally
You know what I mean?
do.
In fact, you know what? You and I are
Excellent.
separating now.
No, I would love.
we're like we used to be like this. Now we're like this
Why
forever.
can't both of our songs be cool and amazing and
What?
elite?
Like, listen. Let me ask you some
Let
questions.
them both
You
in.
and I. Listen. You probably haven't even seen the things I've seen. I've never seen the things you've seen.
Are you
I
guys like
assume that.
super like anti-pop in general? Like you've always been, right?
What does pop mean to you?
Popular.
Exactly. I don't like popular.
Why?
Because
You are popular, Bobby.
I'm not. No, I'm punk.
You are kind of.
Yeah, I'm
You're
kind of
also- you're
underground.
both.
No, I'm.
You're pop punk.
Nick-
It's a thing.
Okay, maybe I'm a little pop punk. Okay.
I love that for you.
You're really your voice now.
No, that was sincere, but I get it. I get it.
love
Your
it.
way of showing
I love
affection is like I'm
I know it's weird. All right,
dealing with them.
What I want to say to you is this:
Yeah?
I'm willing to learn because I don't want to be the grumpy old man.
Yes. Yes.
So here's what we'll do. I'm gonna put it in my notes. I'm gonna put it in my notes, and I'm gonna write down 3 albums you're gonna tell me to listen to, and I swear to God, I'm gonna listen to them in the next 3 days. Okay.
I'm gonna make a play. I'm gonna make.
So
a playlist for you.
you want to do that instead?
Yeah, I would like to curate a playlist for you because
Oh, so-
I really think I'm gonna
all
get
right.
you.
You collab with me because I know what'll hit him.
Oh, absolutely, of
Yeah.
course.
I'm being
Thank
real.
you.
I will listen from beginning to end. What we've been talking about just now for the last 10 minutes is that I was put into the friend zone by somebody,
Yeah.
and it really hurt my feelings, and it was weird.
And Nikki, your overall assessment is cold-hearted snake or no?
Yeah, just someone who's not well, and you shouldn't.
She is a
be-
sweet girl.
She
Can I
doesn't know what
just-
she wants, and it's confusing. And there was one moment in that story that made me just decide she's kind of she's out to lunch a little bit.
I get it. Yeah, go ahead, lady. X, my love.
X, my
Person.
love.
What's up?
You can be a sweet girl and have certain motives, and those two things can be true. I just hope that now, between Nikki and I telling you these things, that and Gilbert and George, that you're at least on to her, that you know what she's doing.
Yeah. I'm on to it. Thank
No,
you.
because I don't want
Do
you
you
to
fall?
be heartbroken at the end of
I'm
it.
not heartbroken.
Because it's obvious. He falls.
Can I just?
Really?
I don't
falls.
fall. What are you talking about, man?
You don't fall. For
I've
this
never
girl.
fell. You know what I
Wait,
mean?
Nikki, he
Got
falls.
flies.
Yeah, I
He
fly.
flies.
Good, right?
There was some of the story
Thank
that
you.
I kind of sensed he was starting to actually really have feelings for this person. So
Oh, give me a break.
I hope you. Do you have the ick for her?
no.
Like, is there? So
Yeah. Well, I don't have the ick for anybody, really.
do guys not
Yeah,
experience
yeah.
it? And I know that it's like so over, like talked about at this point, the ick and girls having it, but it is a real thing, and men don't have it for women.
He
There's just
doesn't.
no way.
He said he hooked up with a girl that looked like Jim Belushi, and she was the greatest sex ever.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we
my
go,
boyfriend
guys.
says that he's hooked up with some girls before, and he's like, you know what?
John
she
Belushi,
just,
not
she
Jim
just
Belushi.
wanted it bad enough. She deserved it.
Difference, Khalyla.
What? What'd you say?
Like my boyfriend's hooked up with girls that are maybe less attractive than the usually he would be attracted to, but he's like, she just wanted it so bad, I just had to like give it to her.
It's surface work.
Can I
Yeah.
give you, Bobby, on the
I
Jim
respect that.
John, on the Jim
couldn't
John
do that.
Belushi front? Can I make a really wild confession that's going to piss you the fuck off?
Yeah.
I wrote down, and this is a truth. Remember, I texted you about Dan Aykroyd
Yeah.
the other day.
Yeah.
And I asked
Had you
where
heard of
he
him?
was. I don't know the difference, and this is going to really piss everyone off, between John Belushi, John Candy, Dan Aykroyd, and John Goodman.
Who said that?
I don't know the difference.
Yeah, you do know
That's
the
okay.
difference.
know
I
John
do not.
Candy.
I do not. John Candy is the clearest
You know
one
him.
for me, but the rest is all
It's
jumbled up in my head.
Why? Because they're fat guys?
No, it's just the time that they came out when I was a kid in the Philippines. Big white guy, they were all the same to me.
Oh, really? Dan Aykroyd wasn't a big white guy.
But he
Yes.
kind of
Later, in
Yeah.
his 60s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But back in the day when he did like Blues Brothers, he was the skinny guy and John Belushi was the fat guy.
But you
Yeah.
could tell me Blues Brothers and then Uncle Buck, and I'd be like, same guy,
No,
right?
No, oh my
Like,
God.
I honestly don't know this, and then I'm so.
I
was
know what
the
you're doing,
same.
George.
I
It's
totally
insane.
relate.
I know.
It's insane.
I didn't
Trust
watch
me.
John Candy stuff. I didn't watch Belushi stuff. So those, I can see how all of those. Who was the fourth one? Aykroyd.
Aykroyd
And John Goodman.
John Goodman.
John Goodman.
This
Oh,
is
yeah, I
such
knew
something
John
I'm
Goodman pretty
so
well.
deeply ashamed about that I actually took the time over the weekend to
Watch all the films.
yeah, I went back and I'm like, oh, these are their differences. Because when you're a kid, you just kind of don't think about these things.
Yeah, no, I have the same kind of things where like gaps in my knowledge, but it's just because you didn't know. Like you can't when people are like, you don't know what a Furby is, or like we like yell at like young kids about like you never seen the Goonies, and it's like no, they were 10 in
Oh, right.
1992.
You're right, you're
You know,
right,
Like
you're
why
right.
would they see the Goonies?
Yeah,
Shut
yeah.
up! You're just mad they're young, and you have to find some other way to get your aggression.
Well, at first I was like, I've dated women that were like I'm 52, that women that are 32.
yeah.
Right? And they're like, yeah, I've never seen a Star Wars. And in the beginning, I was like, what? I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, but
and now as time goes on, you're like, it's a big deal. It's like I haven't seen like a lot of things that you guys seen, like
silent films.
I like Mean Girls is a huge movie that chicks like, right?
Yeah.
Love.
I've never seen it,
Oh my God, it's so.
but I respect it. I respect it.
Or Lil Wayne's.
Or Lil Wayne's, right? Or
Wayne.
like
You
a
miss out on things, and you can't be.
Glorious Child. Oh no, what's it called?
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child.
and Gloria Esteban.
I thought you
I put both of them. I put both of them in.
Glorious
That'd be a cool band name.
Glorious Child.
Glorious Child.
But I don't think you should be hard on people.
I'm not anymore.
In the same way that you know how hard it was for me to even admit that I didn't know the big white man difference.
Yeah.
But it's okay to not know what you don't know because you don't know.
I'm going to ask Nikki. I'm
you
going to
didn't
ask you some.
choose to
Nikki,
not
I'm going to
know
ask you
it.
some questions.
You would if you could.
If we were on a date, and this is stuff that I really need someone to know.
Yeah.
Ick,
So
if you don't know it.
these are my icks.
This is my ick. Is like someone who's like, I'm not gonna chill with you. You haven't seen Raiders of the Lost Ark at
Fair
least
enough.
5
Fair
times.
enough. But
we can't.
all right.
ever
So
be anything.
I'm driving.
Okay.
Right, and you're next to me. We're in Europe. That's why I'm on this side.
A boat.
Yeah, no, because I'm on the right side.
Okay,
Driving,
okay,
right?
yeah.
Right. Hello, bonjour. I go. I would ask you like, what's your favorite Scorsese film? Do you like?
The Departed. What is what I would say.
Boom,
but
right
I
there,
would say
check
to
mark.
you, me saying that is saying very little because it's like one of maybe one I've seen.
All right.
I happen to think it's amazing, but I don't really like violence in film. And so I went to see that against my will and I loved it. And oh my God, I'm missing out on so many things because I don't like watching violent things, but I can't watch The Sopranos. I can't watch Breaking Bad. I don't like violence and jump scares.
Yeah.
So I miss out on so many things that I know are the best things ever made.
I think my problem is this: is that I'll ask them questions like a test, and I don't think I should do that. Like I'll go like this. I'll look at her and go, what's your favorite Kubrick film?
No, that's too specific.
Oh, no,
What's your favorite movie?
Answer it.
Kubrick?
what's your
I don't
favorite
have one because I've never seen one, but I know 2000 Space Odyssey.
Oh, right. Oh, you
I
know.
know who Stanley Kubrick is.
Yeah.
But I've never, and I know I'd love his films because I'm a smart person who likes good stuff. I've just never seen it. What if that was my answer? Can we still continue this date?
Yeah, but that already would be a check mark because you're aware of it.
What if I'm as like
and I've had like, you know what I mean?
When I said that.
I don't play the Kubrick cube.
Okay.
Right? You're like,
No,
well, it's not a game. What are you talking about, right? Like you have.
But they wouldn't know
Kubrick's
what that
cube,
is.
right?
That's a
Well, you match the
97.
colors. I go, no, that's called Rubik's. And my point is this: is like at least you, right, are aware of what it is.
You just shouldn't freak out when they haven't seen a movie, but you should be like, are you open to it? And have you at least heard of him? Because I do agree with you. Like, I know I can fill out a crossword puzzle. I don't know any detail about half the things I'm talking about, but I just know I'm paying attention to things. You miss it, but you can't point any fingers with that. You don't know who Gloria Esteban is, but now I'm and Destiny's Child. Like, you're not paying attention either to some things. That
I know,
you can point.
and if I don't know those things and it was important to somebody, then it wouldn't work out. That's what I'm saying.
No, because I could go, well, you should, here's some things, watch it with me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm willing to learn.
And then watch her the whole time as she's watching.
Yeah.
Wait, that's exactly what he does.
Sure.
Like if he wants you to watch something, like The West Wing, 6 seasons of it was not. It was
man.
watching me watch West Wing.
Oh my God. Oh, that's cute.
It's a great show.
It
It's
is a
like
great
when I
show.
bring my friends to Taylor Swift concerts and I'm just like, like Esther the whole time. I'm like, I'm checking it. Are you still in?
But Nikki, you're looking around and you see who else is cheering, right?
Yeah.
12-year-old girls.
No.
Yeah.
He just like,
Dude, it's
Yeah,
not.
there's kids. I've seen it.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Crying.
I've been to 12 shows and it's like 70% adult women.
Correct.
No,
70
there's no way, dude. I've
will you
seen
look
it
up it?
online. I see little girls. Ooh.
Yeah, because she has all of the generation.
I might say 60%. I'll change it to 60 because I
Yeah,
think
but
it was
what does
generous,
a
but
little kid relate to that you can relate to?
being alive, feeling unbridled, feeling connected to just another frequency, the one that you're connected to when you're a kid and you have more emotions and you're not as like kids, like it doesn't mean it's dumb. It just it
Okay.
sounds good and it makes you feel alive.
Also, when you're younger, you're really just looking for something like a good melody and
Yeah,
and
it's
fun
catchy.
melody and catchy. And she has
Yes.
that. But then for us older girls, she has the lyrics.
Oh,
And so it's
the
like
heartbreak.
poetry.
There's something for everyone.
yeah, I mean I'm
Being
into
not
every
seen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yes.
Yeah.
The things you all want.
Wait, do you not want those things?
No. Life is painful.
Well, good.
Life is painful. It's hard.
Yeah.
Get in the ditch. Let's dig out.
Get in the ditch.
know what I
What
mean?
song is like a song you really like? is your song that you're like, this is so fucking
Oh, I could do.
me.
Oh yeah. Pale Blue Eyes
Oh my
by
God.
the Velvet Underground is one of my favorite.
Really?
Songs. Yeah.
Can we pull up those lyrics?
No, please.
I want to
You
look
know what
inside
makes me
Bobby's
cry?
soul.
Yeah. What?
Is that those lyrics when we were breaking up like rang very true for me?
Pale Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel so happy. Sometimes I feel so sad. Sometimes I feel so happy, but mostly you just make me mad. Baby, you just make me mad. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Thought of you as my mountaintop. Thought of you as my peak. Thought of you as everything I've had but couldn't keep. Oh, fuck. I'm like getting teary-eyed.
Yeah. Lou Reed was a great lyricist.
Very kind of Taylor Swift, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of Taylor Swifty on.
Oh, is it Swifty?
Swiftian. It is.
Yeah.
If I could make the world
well, then I'm not
pure and
Swifty then.
strange is what I see, I put you in the mirror, I put in front of me. I mean, that is so
Taylor
Swiftian.
Swift.
It's
Dude,
Swiftian.
it is.
Well, this is in the '60s, so she plays homage to Lou Reed.
Yeah, I mean, she
Yeah.
definitely is a fan. That's the thing, is she's influenced by all the people you listed, but
Yeah.
this is so beautiful.
The reason why I like the Velvet Underground is because, at that time in the late '60s, they had the whole hippie.
Whoa, the end of this. It was good what we did yesterday, and I do it once again. The fact that you are married only proves you're my best friend, but it's truly, truly a sin.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right. Okay. Enough. I
Oh,
want
wait,
you to
so they're not together in the song?
yeah.
No.
So just listen.
Dude, I love a song where they're not together. It's my favorite kind of song.
so
I never
funny.
listened to the song in this way. Like, when you listen to a song, you don't hear the lyrics. I'm like, oh, this is fucking good. I love any kind of story where they don't end up.
Yeah. So listen, I think you've convinced me. I'm going to open my heart. So do the playlist. Okay.
Can't wait.
And Nikki has the HBO special coming out. When does this come out?
This week.
This week.
Saturday, May 11th.
So this,
Someday
when
You'll
you're
Die.
listening to this right now, it's the Saturday.
Yeah. And
Right.
go listen to my new single, Someday You'll Die, on Spotify. Well, that is
Some-
the title track of this.
I
You
feel like
really- you
that's
sing on
very
it.
Lou Reed title.
Thank you. Really?
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's the first song I ever wrote.
But I have to say something about you two ladies, and it's a compliment. May I say something? And before we leave,
Yeah.
why are you laughing? Okay.
Just your story. Just the story.
I really mean this, and I'm gonna try to be. I'm gonna take the comedy out of it, right? And I'm gonna try to be real.
Okay.
Right. You guys are terrible people. No, I'm kidding. No, I want to be real, right?
Okay.
I think that you guys, for me, right, like you guys are rarer. A breed of people. I mean, you guys have all the things that I look for when I look for a partner, like looks, coolness. You know what I mean. You both are very funny. I think she's very funny. You know what I mean. Also, I don't know if you're a foodie. Are you a foodie?
I mean, who wouldn't be?
Right. So I want a girl where I'm gonna go, hey, that can turn me on to a restaurant, and she's done that many times.
Oh, really?
She's turned me on to film and music, different things.
Yes.
I feel like you're the same way. You guys are a breed there's not a lot of people out there, because I know I've been out there in the world.
Imagine being an ex and hearing your ex say, I want to be with a girl like you, but not you.
But because, can I ask, what is the why? Then why aren't you together?
I don't know. No, I'll tell you why. I don't know.
Because your life is the song Pale Blue Eyes.
It's too late now.
Why you leaving it on?
Any upcoming shows Nikki has?
I have so many. I'm
yeah.
on tour. Special comes out streaming on HBO right now. Or on Saturday, I guess. But right now, if you listen to this later, and then
Wait, you already have another hour to go on the road with?
Jesus.
I mean, it's not perfect, but it's gonna be so fun to. There's enough stuff I've left on the table that was perfect that didn't go in the special that is ready to can bolster the stuff that's new, and stuff that's new. It's like
Wow.
I'm churning.
Wow.
But it's not, and it's by the first date. Where am I? At the Venetian with David Spade, made 17th and 18th, which is an amazing show to go to in Vegas if you want to plan a last minute trip. That is incredible. But that show will be very different than you.
Can I go?
July. Yeah, fucking come out.
I want to come out, and will I get tickets?
Yes, hang with us. You gotta do a spot. You gotta.
I don't want a spot. I don't want a spot.
I know, but you'll
I want to hang out though. I've always wanted to go there.
love it.
You know what I mean? And not do a show and
Yes.
watch my friend's show, and then maybe have a dinner or something. That'd be
Please,
nice.
yes, that's
Yeah.
what we love.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
close the loop on David Spade. I just want to say, this morning when I was having that panic attack before Stern, I was like, I need to calm myself, and I was like, I need to get in what kind of Stern interview do I want to have? What's the ideal world? And I was like, put on a Spade best of Stern.
Wow.
If you ever, like, Spade is not only such a good friend, so generous, all the things you were saying before, remarkable, but if you are bored on you, like you've just done all the things on YouTube you could ever think to do, put on a compilation of David Spade on the couches of Stern or Ellen, just doing any kind, Fallon, and it's a home run. You'll be laughing your ass off. He's so good. And so I was watching him on Stern, just like, he just calmed me. He's so good.
He has
so
an effortless way of performing too.
Yes.
Even when he's doing new stuff, he's just like
Conversational.
so conversational, effortless. He's just so fun to watch. Anyway, Nikki's on tour. Watch the HBO. We love her. How many times have you done this podcast so far?
I think this is the
Third.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't really have a lot of repeats.
Really?
Yeah. We've had maybe Whitney, Eric Griffin, who else?
Theo
maybe.
Rick
too, yeah. And you. But it's like
that means so much to me.
But we have had a lot of one-offs. Like Bill Burr's done it 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah,
We should start doing jackets for people because a lot of
Maybe So if you do it the 4th time, you get a jacket.
Oh, we should start.
Yeah, we should do that.
Oh
we
my
have
God.
4.
I will work on something to promote in a year.
No, but you're always invited. We always love you, and I honestly I hate giving compliments, but I can't think of anything wrong with you.
I assure you, there
And it
is.
bothers me.
Read the comments on this YouTube
I know.
video.
Try your best right now.
No, in terms of I think the only thing I could say if I was going to say something
I don't
bad.
want to hear it. Just now I need to know.
So I'm talking to somebody. I go, yeah. You know what her problem is though?
But Nikki's great.
No, but the problem is I don't trust her because everyone likes her.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So she's everyone's cup of tea. That's weird. That's the only thing I would say.
But that's you're being nice. I'm sure you could come up with something, and I'm sure someone will say something at some
her
point.
teeth are so white.
I have some crest
They're
white.
perfect. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't know what else. There's nothing else to say really.
No.
You could be.
I can't say anything negative about you or Natasha Leggero. I don't think not.
Oh, isn't she a doll?
Yeah, she's a doll.
The nicest.
The best.
And
Yeah.
so, like, her act makes her, like, when I used to just be a fan of hers, I used to think, oh my God, she's going to be like, what are you doing, doll? What are you wearing, doll? Like, that, like, but she is the opposite of that character, even though she is that character. It's like, she's just the best.
Yeah.
Who else is, like, someone that you just can't say anything?
Let me try to find a guy that's like that. I know one guy, the guy that saw the other day.
Who? Nicest guy.
Yeah, I can't think of anything wrong with him, really.
Well, we can talk off air.
No, I
really no.
I could say one thing.
I mean, well,
that
Bobby,
out.
that's
Cut
my
that out.
that's my what you just said is my fear of what people say about me.
Never.
Not just never. I'll tell you why I know you're a beast, right? You make me laugh, but not only that, you follow heavyweights.
I do.
At the Comedy Store, you're always late or sometimes you pop in. You don't care what the lineup is.
No, I want to follow heavyweights because the crowd is like, we're all just like, what the fuck happened?
Nikki, you're a fucking heavyweight, man. What are you talking about? Anyway, let's move on.
No, I don't love following you though, Bobby.
Anyway, let's move on.
No one does.
I love you so much. Give
love
Nikki
you.
Glaser a round of applause, everybody.
Thank you guys.
That was so fun.
So fun. So fun.
Nani ay makabalo